Yo, what's going on YouTube? Onyx back on this Ultimate Team. This game, I know we're jumping in a little bit late, but mainly because this guy really couldn't do too much on offense, and you don't want to run into Eli Harold. You really don't want to run into Eli Harold. But this game we're rocking out with 4th of July Vincent Jackson, 4th of July Larry Fitzgerald, RG3, and the 4th of July Jared Allen. And I also picked up 99 Deion Buchanan in this game because I couldn't get Ronnie Lott yet. So we're rocking with 99 Deion Buchanan because when Ronnie Lott came out, Deion Buchanan, apparently everybody and their mother was selling their Deion Buchanan, and his price dropped all the way to like 40K. Like, I think I picked him up for like 42K or something like that. For 99 overall Deion Buchanan, picked him up for like 42K. But this game, I was mainly, in the beginning, I was trying to rock out with Isaiah Crowell. I was really just trying to, I think it was my first game using this Crowell online. And I was really trying to get Crowell going. That's really all I was trying to do. I was trying to see how good they would block for him, because he did really good in the solo challenges and stuff like that for me. So I was just trying to see if they would block for him like they did in the solo challenges against some of these better teams or whatnot. But as this game goes on, you will see it really turned into a show for a different player. As you see Adrian Peterson just running people over for that first down. As you can see, I was really just running the ball, just trying to get the whatever I could running the ball. Even though it was 3rd and 6, I still ran, because I just really, I don't know why, I have this monstrous passing attack with that Vincent Jackson, Larry Fitzgerald, and RG3, and I just wanted to use literally the worst person on my offense, who would be Isaiah Crowell, and this was just a horrible throw. I am extremely lucky he didn't pick that off. I don't know how he didn't pick that off. I think that was that Derek Johnson, the 4th of July Derek Johnson. But one thing did come of it. I noticed he was running that cover 2, and I really just tried to take advantage of it. And this is when I found out this game wasn't going to go the way I wanted it to go. I wanted to just Isaiah Crowell this dude to death. I'm not going to lie. Turn into the Larry Fitzgerald show. You will see exactly what I'm talking about. Larry Fitzgerald is a glitch. Another thing you really don't want to do, you don't want to run into Eli Harold, and you definitely don't want to throw the ball near Parrish Cox, which you'll see in a second. Last time when he got down the field, we got the 3rd down, and he ran that same exact play, and I manned him up, and he had a whole bunch of time. So this time I just blitzed him, and yeah, none of that this time. He didn't get any of that. And honestly, I have no clue why you're seeing this punt return, because it's useless, but whatever. But yeah, Larry Fitzgerald, a complete glitch. Just like one of the biggest glitches at wide receiver I have ever used. I'm not joking. And like that first touchdown, I kind of felt was kind of a fluke. That's why I didn't just go straight back to him. I was like, alright, cool, he scored. Let me go back to this Crowell, who was still doing pretty good. And I was like, let me go back to this Crowell. Let me see if I can get this run game going again. And I still noticed, which if you'll pay attention, you'll see this guy is really running like 2 plays on defense. And I noticed that. And that's really why I went to the pass game. Crowell was doing nice. His Derek Johnson kept catching me though. Goddamn 4th of July Derek Johnson. But look, he's running this 2-sync QB contain like consistently, and I noticed it. So I was like, screw it. I'm just gonna go at that play instead of running the ball. And he would have had a better chance if he didn't do that. It didn't work out too well for me this play. Yeah, as you can see, he came screaming off the edge. Didn't work out too well for me this play, but I was like, screw it. I'm going to run the same play again, and I'm just going to stop the play action. And I'm pretty sure he's going to run this stupid QB contain cover 2 sync play again. And what does he do? Cover 2 sync. RG3 to Larry Fitzgerald, unfair. All I'm saying, unfair. 100 throw power to Fitzgerald and his crazy, just ridiculous speed. I thought the dude was out of here. After, I mean, me in general, I probably would have been out of here. I'm not even going to lie. After seeing that I just can't cover this Fitzgerald, I thought he was out of here. He paused the game. I guess he was going to check to see what Fitzgerald that was, but he wasn't out of here. But right here, don't test Parrish Cox, people. Just don't test Parrish Cox. If you see Parrish Cox on the field, just leave him alone. Don't throw up jump balls his direction. Like, don't throw anything his direction. It's not usually going to work out well for you. Even at this stage in MUT, Parrish Cox is still one of the most ridiculous cornerbacks I've ever used. And this right here is why I say Fitzgerald is a glitch. 13 seconds left. Destroyed. And he's still in this cover 2 BS. Why would you still be in this cover 2 BS, kid? Why? Destroyed that safety. Like, just murdered that safety unfairly. Just ridiculously crushed that safety. Didn't work out too well for me there, but I got a timeout. I got it off just in time. 1 second left. Running the same play again, and we're just gonna take a shot. Fitzgerald has proved to be a glitch. We're just gonna take a shot, and the glitch continues. Like, it's unfair. It just feels so unfair with this Larry Fitzgerald. Like, after this, after he did that and scored in 13 seconds, basically Larry Fitzgerald scored in 13 seconds, because that's all it was, just me throwing it up to Fitzgerald. And I wasn't even face catching the dude. This was me literally throwing streaks. Like, I didn't face catch you. I just knew Fitzgerald was gonna beat your safety, and that's kind of ridiculous. So after he did that, it just became me testing Fitzgerald and seeing how ridiculous he is. As you'll see right here, I literally just went straight to, like, I didn't even go to the run game. I thought he quit again right here when the please wait came up. I thought he was gone. I was waiting for him to be out of here. I thought he was going to freeze up and going to say connection to your peer has been lost, and it didn't happen. I was very surprised. It's 21-0. You're getting destroyed. You can't cover Fitzgerald. It didn't happen. And then I just was testing Fitzgerald at this point. It's nothing you can do. Look at this cheese. There's nothing this guy could do. And I kind of got a little too gun happy, and I just started throwing cheese up and just trying to force it to Fitzgerald, which, I mean, it really didn't matter. It was 21-0, but I just kind of got a little happy. Fitzgerald was actually wide open right there, and going back and looking at this now, if I would have stared him down, I could have threw it to him, but since I didn't stare him down, I didn't see him wide open. Whatever. It wasn't supposed to happen. That's all there is to it. But yeah, I stared him down this time. He wasn't open. I forced it anyway. Whatever, it didn't matter. But yeah, once I found out how much of a glitch he was, I basically just force-fed all hell out of this Fitzgerald, which is not really the way I normally play. As you can see, he took a sack there. We're just going to kick the field goal. The game's basically over. I'm not even really going to show you the rest of the game, just because, I mean, the kid really couldn't score. He got down the field finally, like near the end of the game, and scored. And wasn't really too big of a deal. But he did do something that I told y'all not to do, and I will show y'all that. I'm telling y'all, if you see this guy on the field, leave him alone. He kept trying to run that little cheese play action wide receiver in play. If y'all don't really know about it, it's kind of like a little glitchy play, because your slot receiver usually gets open deep down the field. Not against Parrish Cox. But yeah, Fitzgerald, what 251 receiving yards? Ridiculous. Ronnie Lott will be in the next game. I did pick him up, but that's gonna be it for this one. I'm Onyx, and I'm out of here.